So, in between episodes, I leveled up both Mimi and Adonis up a little bit more than I said I would, especially Mimi, as there's something coming up quite soon, and, let's just say we won't be needing, or we shouldn't be needing Mimi for that, as, yeah, let's leave it at that, and I think this episode, we'll catch our third Pokemon, and, maybe do a rival battle, maybe? Just put a Charmander up here because I don't, see any of our Pokemon actually doing, or letting us catch the new Pokemon. Although, how much of a chance do we have to get it? Is the thing. It's here, but I guess, I'll stay around for a little bit before zipping around. Because I don't want this entire episode just to be this. But yeah, okay, here it is. Spearow. Our third Pokemon that we'll be catching. I don't think I'll be using it on our team. Only because there's a Pokemon later down the line that does a similar job to what Spearow can do, only somewhat better, so I'll be leaving Spearow at the door for now. But I still will catch it, I just won't be using it. Okay, nice. We've Urban Dictionary, so well, let's see what it does with Spearow here. So this time around, a lot of the options were things you would expect to find on Urban Dictionary, but okay, cool, it does fit. There's something that it doesn't fit Spearow, but the name alone is good. Disco Nap, the Spearow. You've gotta love Urban Dictionary sometimes. Okay, let's not have thing on there. Ouch. I'll go one step further and put Disco Nap over Charmander. Okay. Yeah, surprisingly, Mimi did a lot better than Adonis. Like, I think there might be, like, I know there's a reason for that, like, there could be a reason for that, but, like, in terms of early game Pokemon, you kind of expect Rattata to be better than Pidgey. But I guess that isn't the case. And speaking of Pidgey, right. It's level 9 for some reason. And it has that. Well, Mimi, come over and kill your brother, I suppose. Yeah, if you didn't know, critical hits in Gen 1 aren't based on luck. they're based on speed. Oh, I guess the amount of luck you need is based on speed, so, pretty much the faster a Pokemon is, the, more it will be doing critical hits. Okay, I actually kind of want Mimi alive here. You fucking so-and-so. Although, I guess we could send out Disco Nap. Oh boy. Who unfortunately won't be surviving long. Good thing this isn't a Nuzlocke, that is. Okay, yeah, I guess the topic I was talking about before I found Disco Nap. It was great that I was able to finish off the first map in Hyrule Warriors, but for the first like few weeks I've been just Hyrule Warriors is just the only thing I've been thinking about. Pretty much. Like either like this is like pretty much all I was doing. Editing an episode, and since the back end part of the episodes surprisingly lengthen the editing time by a lot, that took like a fair bit of the day, and I was either playing Hyrule Warriors for an episode, or I was grinding. Okay. Mimi being level 10, so now I'm just glad to be moving on to something else, really. Although that being said, I'm not entirely sure how long this will go on for. Because a basic Pokemon Blue run through is about 10 hours, but with the challenges I've thrown onto it, I expect it to be lengthened by a bit. I guess, you know, when the bins are coming, because that is what is happening. It's just like the worst day to do this, but I really wanted to see what, like I really wanted just to have footage to like test out the layout for and shit. Okay. Yeah, because there's not going to be any new Pokemon for us to catch for quite a while. Oh. You can't get potions in Viridian? This is Viridian, right? Yeah. Okay, then. I guess I would be going. Yeah, of course, because up here's Viridian Forest. So, you know. As you do. Yeah, like, even though there's probably going to be a lot of work I need to do on the site to get the next chapter of Hyrule Warriors working, I can spread that out as much as I want, really. not to mention the first bit of what I'm going to be doing for it is, spending the rupees I have now to level up a character. Or one of the characters that needs to be leveled up. So yeah, I think I said this before, but like, I think a good average level for, or a good minimum level for those characters is going to be level 55? Maybe? And also I think, wait, no, yeah, I guess a good way of getting rupees will be to, see which characters don't have a good version of the level 3 weapons just yet. And just, like, doing those levels over and over again until I, have what I feel I need. And then I can just sell the duplicates. And, maybe, depending on how fast the whole level weapon leveling thing I might consider grinding materials just so, or like, so I can give the characters badges that they need. Like defense badges and other things. Although a ton of them will be going to, or a lot of the materials will be going to CEO, Brizzer, and Volga. Also, I just need to mention, because I think I might have mentioned it, like, earlier on in the first map, but, like, I'm pronouncing Volga's name right, am I? It doesn't seem right, because Volga sounds way too much like Volga. As in, you know, a person who, like, swears a lot, who are being Volga. Although I guess I could say that's, like, the point of his name. But, like, it doesn't seem right to be saying Volga. Although I guess it could just be my accent fucking things up. Maybe. So why am I... Yeah, I think I will throw the notion of, I won't be showing every battle, only because, if I did, we will be here for days, and, don't be surprised if there's, like, a few episodes where, they're entirely sped up, where I'm just going through a route, because I'm definitely thinking that maybe, whenever we can, I'll be taking the long way to Fuchsia just so I can use the trainers there to grind, although I think I might want to level up Pokemon in the meantime. Oh, when we get there, that is. And for the few Pokemon that can only be attained via evolution, I think what's going to be the best is I'll level them up off screen, maybe possibly evolve them off screen too, but like, the thingy thing, but like just record the footage of it evolving and then like say, hey, in between episodes I worked on getting this Pokemon sort of thing. Although that being said, I think The one Pokemon that I can think of off the bat that I think might also be the highest leveled evolution is on our team, and that's Mimi. I think the only other situation where a Pokemon needs to be evolved via level up, is only level 28, I think? I could be wrong on that. But like, it shouldn't require that much grinding, and the rest, oh wait, there's an item here. The rest of them are going to be stone evolutions. Okay, so if you're at all familiar with a gen or with a Kanto game, then you know the first gym leader is Brock, also known as the rock type gym leader. At the moment, we only have access to normal type moves, which are resisted by rock, which means that we've hit a very tough situation, and I think what I'm going to do now is go back to Viridian Forest to grind up Adonis. Just Adonis though. Because at level 14 he learns, I think it's Hyper Fang. And I think that move combined with Mimi's Sand Attack might just be the way through Brock. But the thing is though, I don't think just by being at level 14 and having Hyper Fang is going to be enough. So, what I'm gonna do now is, get to level 14, and then I'll end off the episode by doing our first attempt at Brock. Next episode, I'll go back to, Viridian Forest and, see just how far we need to go to be able to beat Brock. But I get this feeling it's not going to be any higher, or it's not going to be higher than like level 20. So, see ya in a bit when, Adonis has Hyper Fang. Yay. Some time later, that was cut in half via the speed up feature on the Nintendo PC version of this game. Oh, it's Hyper Fang. Did I say Hyper Fang? Adonis now has a new move and he's now level 14, so yeah, Although, hopefully this will be the only major part of grinding I need to do in this playthrough, as there's one other thing that I would say we might need to grind for, maybe? But that's only if things go to shit, and let's just say we'll get there when we get there, I think. Oh boy, money is real tight. How many Pokeballs do we have? Okay. Would 7 be enough? I'm not sure 7 will be enough. Oh, wait, just check our team before we enter. Okay. Right, kind of forgot that we had Disco Nap along for the ride, although that's not such a bad thing, is it? That we have an extra friend along. Okay. I guess even though this isn't, or he isn't part rock type, youngster trainer over here, oh, yeah, here will probably dictate how well things are gonna go. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Do I want to use up one of my potions for this? Gee, let's see how many we have first. Oh, we have 8. Okay. I feel a little bit better using one now. What's my strategy here? Adonis doesn't have... Oh, Hyper Fang doesn't have the best accuracy, and that's not even mentioning the fact that even moves with 100% accuracy have a chance to miss in Gen 1. I think we might want to give Adonis the best fighting chance by lowering Brock's team's accuracy a little bit, maybe. Especially since I think he doesn't have any rock type moves, it's just that he has all rock types and they're real hard. Like, real hard. Okay, I think I'll do one more before sending out Adonis. Because unless we get a critical hit, which is definitely an option, we really do not want Brock's team using defense upping moves like that. Okay. I should mention that Hyper Fang is like an 80 powerful move. And it's doing this little. I just want us to see the critical hit. Give in to the critical hit, please. Yeah, I think I might move over to quick attack. Because that seems to be doing about the same. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, is Brock's AI like always set to using defense scale? Is it? Because it seems like that. Oh. Even as a critical hit, that does nothing. Oh boy. I think I might want to heal soon. If he gets in one more hit, I'll heal. Since we don't have revives and Adonis is sort of necessary for what's to come. I want to use those 5 hyper fangs for what's next? Okay. That's 1, right? Okay. Halfway there. Okay, Onyx. This isn't unexpected because, I know that you have Onyx. Okay. Oh, right. He has that as an option. So I should mention, okay, I think that's good. Unlike other games, critical hits, don't take into effect any stat modification. So even if I lowered its defense, if I got a critical hit, it would avoid that lowered defense. Really stupid, I know, but that's just how Gen 1 works. Well, I was about to say Gen 5. Okay. I say we let Mimi have a turn. Okay. Something tells me it probably could have been balancing and lowering his defense with attacking. Oh, his accuracy with attacking, but okay. Does, I think either that means Mimi's defense is at its lowest, or that Screech is affected by a sand attack. I only say that as, I really do not want Adonis's defense lowered. Okay. Let's go into Charmander, so I can heal up Adonis. You could call this cheating, I wouldn't blame you, but, okay. Despite what I said, let's lower his defense. Because I think we might have similar enough speeds. Maybe? Maybe? I just know that Onyx is surprisingly fast. Kinda surprised he's letting us do this. Although I think, yeah, Bite works differently in Gen 1. As a lot of things, okay. I think I'll be able to get through this if we... Okay, that's good. the surprisingly hardest... Oh. I guess Jumpman got a boost too. That probably could have been done or gone to Disco Nap. The first, and unsurprisingly the hardest, gym battle in the entire game. In this situation, that is. Okay. I think if we were doing a solo run, I doubt that Adonis would be able to get through that with being level 14. But because he is, because we aren't doing a solo run, we could get through a little bit under leveled than what we could have probably been. Okay, so wait, Mimi should still be in the thing. So I think I'm gonna call it an episode there because my timer says it's been about 32 minutes. So next episode, we'll move on. And it very much looks like we will be attempting to catch 2 new Pokemon. One of which could very well be a team member for a bit, I think. So, until then, that's when I'll see you.